Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome in or welcome back. Hopefully the people in the neighborhood doing the lawns isn't going to be too loud. So we have day 6 of this 13-day Lionsgate journey. These are just short and sweet. It's the Living Library of Remembrance, okay? We're in day, because it opened on the 29th, I believe we're, 6 days, duh. We're 6 days in. There's a lot of cosmic alignments, convergences going on. We've got, again, the peak of the portal in a few days. On the 12th, we've got a new moon in Leo, and we've got a full solar eclipse as well. There's a lot. Yes, I know. You're feeling it. You're going through it. Wherever you're at in your journey, it's perfect, okay? Even if you're writhing on the floor, ugly crying, and journaling, that's perfect, okay? Before we get into this, just a quick note, just to bring through that even though you're feeling super duper fatigued, you're gonna need to move your energy. Even if it's like a gentle yoga flow, a light walk. For me, when I was super fatigued, I would just sit on my stability ball and bounce, or I would just stand on my mini rebounder and do like the health bounce, or just kind of shake it out. That'll just help move the energy that you are receiving, because you are receiving an exponential amount of energy right now, okay? During this accelerated activation series, we're 13, 14 days in of receiving these solar flares and flashes and these frequencies and these energies, okay? So the 13-day Lionsgate journey, you're here to remember, you're here to release, embody your courage, stand in your courage, trust the process, ground the energy, ground your energy, ground in these light codes, these frequencies, speak your truth, stay open and ready to receive for those things that you didn't know you were ready to receive. All right, surrender, allow for the integration process, to serve if you feel called, serving, this is a form of service for me, create, and it's going to be time to rise, okay? These are some themes around this portal energy, this infinite possibility, infinite 222, infinite possibility portal, all right? Because you are the portal, okay? Day 6 is to speak. So day 6, you can practice speaking, doing a video log, posting that on social media. It doesn't have to be long. You could post a 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 minute thought on where you're at in this process, what ascension symptoms you might be going through, where are you at in your journey. You could do a voice recording, but it's time to speak your truth, not just to other beautiful souls via this technology, but you are here today to step into this truth and to speak it through and with your sacred technology. You're probably going through a lot of throat chakra clearing and upgrades. I have been over this past week through many ways, and then I always say when I break out, which I never do, throat chakra clearing, okay? Clearing of the ears, the eyes. All of these upper chakra systems are getting cleared, all right? More debris is being released in many ways. There's a lot of eruptions on the skin. Gaia is erupting because she's releasing energy. The fires, the tsunamis, the tornadoes, the natural events, the natural earth events, she is releasing energy, which is necessary. It is necessary for what we're going through, because she is also in this process with us, okay? So it's time to speak your truth, okay? So the key codex is this language beyond words. Speak your truth. Write your truth in the journal. We're going to show you 2 light languages, and again, you can take a screenshot and just feel into which each symbol means, or feels like, or knows like, or hears like, all right? It doesn't matter, it's perfect for you. They're coded specifically for you, right? So a lot of yellows and oranges, a lot of sacral chakra, root chakra, solar plexus. Again, safety, creativity, and personal power energy, all right? So those came through yesterday, all right? So start expressing your language beyond words. If you're toning, singing, writing, journal, poetry, whatever it is, dancing, this is speaking with your field through frequency and energy. And this is the language that's beyond words, okay? Again, hum, tune, vocalize, dance, express, write, whatever it is, journal, light language, whatever it is. Also pause and reflect and speak from the heart. So you might be coming into contact or circumstances where certain other souls, depending on where everyone's at in their journey, is going to probably try to get a reaction out of you. What we're practicing now is pause and breathe and speak from the heart. You respond when necessary and you speak from the heart. We are no longer reacting from the ego mind. We are no longer acting or reacting from the hurt, the pain, the trauma, the core wounds of the inner child, okay? So you were speaking from the heart and you're listening with compassion, okay? Listening with compassion, listening to their inner child because they're having this reaction, okay? This behavior that's it's erupting. You might be experiencing this, okay? You may not, but some of you may, okay? So the activation here, let's say this is my voice reflects kindness, truth, and integrity. My voice reflects kindness, truth, and integrity. In the embodiment energy around this is offer one sincere word of encouragement to someone today. So you can tell someone, wow, you look beautiful. Wow, I'm so proud of you. So some word of encouragement, okay? Sorry, there's like loose hair on me and it was making me crazy. Okay. So offer one sincere word of encouragement to someone today. Doesn't matter who it is, it's somebody, okay? So this is for day 6 for this 13-day Lionsgate journey, okay, of the Living Library of Remembrance, coming back into remembrance, okay? So we will leave it there. Again, like, subscribe, share, do all the stuff if you feel called to. And until next time, we'll see you soon. Bye.